The United States mainland once lost territory to a foreign nation without a single shot being fired. This happened without an invasion. No troops marched across the border, and no tanks rolled through the streets to claim the land. The transfer was silent and incremental. It was a day-by-day shift that bypassed every layer on national security. A massive blind spot in how we perceive geography allowed American soil to be taken by a force humans didn't think to guard against. Nations seek indisputable, permanent lines to guarantee peace and dictate exactly who has jurisdiction over the landscape. In 1848, diplomats established a clean line using the Rio Grande to divide the United States and Mexico. These mapmakers viewed massive geological features like rivers as static, permanent landmarks, the ultimate anchors for a legal boundary. However, international treaties demand rigid permanence from a planet that is constantly in motion. Rivers are highly active fluid systems. Their physical paths are prone to chaotic changes that contradict the clean lines of a map. Seasonal flooding violently alters the landscape. High volumes of water surge through the basin, physically tearing into the existing terrain. The water systematically carves away the riverbank. Over time, large sections of soil lose their integrity and collapse into the current. This process is known as lateral migration. Soil eroded from the outer bank is deposited on the inner bank, forcing the water into a new path. Eventually, the entire physical path of the river creeps sideways across the landscape, abandoning its old location entirely. This geological engine was constantly rewriting the coordinates of a boundary the diplomats had presumed was motionless. The treaty contained a legal trap. It defined the international border as the physical river water, rather than a set of fixed geographic coordinates. Consequently, whenever the physical river migrated laterally, the invisible international border was legally forced to move with it. While houses and farms remained stationary, the border swept past them. Property that was once in the United States suddenly ended up on the other side. The U.S. government realized the crisis and attempted to engineer a fix, trying to force the water back to its original path. These efforts proved that rigid international law is powerless when pitted against the fluid physics of nature. The United States surrendered this territory to the slow, steady mechanics of water and shifting soil. The cumulative effect of this subtle glitch was massive. Piece by piece, land quietly changed jurisdiction as the river reconfigured the map. This dispute highlights a global truth. Human-drawn maps are merely temporary suggestions superimposed over a living planet. Governments can sign treaties and build monuments, but nature always holds the ultimate authority over the shape of the world.